What's up, you guys? SlimXTeamSymmetry here to bring you guys a new video today, and I'm here to bring you guys the second episode of my new segment here on this channel, Potential This Format. First off, I just want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. Welcome to 2014. Welcome to our new format here in Yu-Gi-Oh! I know in different parts of the world it's already New Year's. I'm sure by the time you see this video, depending on what time you see it, it may not be New Year's, but just wanted to wish you guys a Happy New Year's and hope you guys have a great time tonight bringing in 2014. And I felt that this video was more appropriate for today since this is our last day of 2013. We're going into our new format starting tomorrow, and definitely one of the decks outside of Mermails. I did Mermails first. Definitely the deck right behind it for being one of the contenders as the best decks of the format is definitely Fire Fist. Once again, this is a list that was provided for me, so if it's missing anything, don't worry about it. It's just to give you guys a general outline so I can talk about certain cards. Now, I feel Fire Fists have huge potential this format. I feel that, let's talk about the first thing. They got all three of their Tenkies now. That's huge for this deck. It also helps Constellars, which will be another deck that I'll talk about here on this new segment. But I want to focus on Fire Fist strictly today. The fact that they have three Tenkies is amazing. You're able to just, search for whatever you need, whether it be Bear, Dragon, Gorilla, however you play the deck. Some people play Boar. Boar helps you make your synchro plays. There's a lot of cool things you can do with this deck. And I feel that just upped their consistency. They had their three Tenkies, they have their Tensus, they're able to get their plays off, they're able to make their multiple summons, they're able to just, win the game. What's great is, Bear is like the ultimate stun card. Where else are you going to get a card that not only recruits but pops cards for free, basically? It's kind of crazy when you think about it. And all these monsters are able to recycle everybody back. Now, granted, this is the 4-axis build. Some people do still like 3-axis with Chicken and Spirit, but I wanted to focus on one that I felt was just a little more effective. I feel 4-axis is really good for the fact that you have easy Dweller plays, you have easy Tiger King plays, you're able to just get your cards off, you have easy Cardinal plays, and you also have a deck that can make these other rank 4s for whatever situation, and these will change due to the fact that new rank 4s will be coming out, but for now this was just the list I was provided with. And you are able to synchro into key cards. I think the key one being Crimson Blader because of Mermails and the threat of Dragons still trying to come back this format. So I feel the potential in this deck is that it's fast, it's consistent. The monsters are pretty big, like Dragon being 18 is really good. Their effects are really good. They may not be the strongest monsters, but when you back them up with cards like Tensen and just like a bunch of back row, like you're in a huge winning position. With Tenki, like every monster gets an extra 100. With Tensu, they get an extra 100. And it doesn't seem like a lot at the time, but then you are able to, just manipulate your attack so you can get over problematic monsters. And Bear can just pop everything, so it's kind of crazy. They have huge conjunction with Blaster. Blaster being the strongest E-Dragon. Blaster is right where it belongs. Blaster is at 1, and it'll be used so that you can use it in the deck it was meant to be used in, along with Lavels and other fire decks. Another thing that makes this deck shine is definitely Wolfbark. This card is like the best card in the deck. Being able to, have that Blizzard effect and being able to, make your easy Tiger King plays, get your plays going. It's crazy. It just does so much for the deck, and it's just really good because you need to be able to get to your cards. Like, it's one of the best ways to get Bear back. It's one of the ways to just do a lot of crazy things so that you can make your rank 4s quite easily. This deck is like gadgets. It just spams rank 4s all day. And I think that's just really effective, this format, is that these rank 4s are really good. The fact that they can make Dwellers so easily is huge. Needing to be able to beat water is really important. So the fact that you have a deck that's that resilient to pretty much everything and then can make Dweller and you do other lockdown plays is really important. I think what's also important is its back row removal potential. Not only do you have the Gorilla, you have, if you run it, you do have Gaioku. This is a pretty much like a Zing Zen Hu. Your opponent just can't activate the card, and that's amazing. Like, I played against this deck before, and this card is so damn annoying. Like, they do it to your one key card. They just happen to pick a card, and they lock you down. They Typhoon the rest of your back row and lock down your other back row, and then you're kind of just stuck till you get rid of the Gaioku. And even if you waste a Typhoon on the Gaioku, it sucks because you could do something way better than just Typhooning a Gaioku. So this card's really, really cool. It's optional if you want to run it or not. I like it a lot, though, in the deck. If I played the deck, I'd definitely play it because I think it's cool to have that much lockdown. Typhooning the other problematic back row. You want to save your Typhoons for cards like Sphere and cards that activate, so having Typhoon ready in hand is also really, really good. But Gaioku is that extra insurance. And, you can also run Lance. Like, this build ran triple Lance. Like, your monsters are going to get through. Your monsters are going to survive cards like Bottomless, cards like Torrential, cards like Mirror Force, Deep Prison, etc. The fact that you can just get past them and you'll get your attacks off is really important because the Fire Fist need to connect, Bear needs to connect, Gorilla needs to connect. They need to connect through back row. So being able to do that is just really, really good. Just shows how resilient the deck is to pretty much everything. And then you can have like a basic streamlined trap lineup that just takes care of everything. And you can still run hand traps. You can run, I think 2 max C2 Veiler is a good ratio this format. We don't know what the meta hasn't established itself, but by having access to Veiler to shut down effects and having max C to, you know, hold your opponent at bay as you draw more cards, it's really, really good. So that's the potential I see in Fire Fist. I feel they have a huge amount of potential this format. But I want to leave it open to you guys down in the comments below. Do you feel Fire Fists are a really good deck? Do you feel that they're going to be one of the top contenders? I really do think they're going to be one of the top contenders. I don't know if they'll be the best deck. Everyone is saying Boojins and Lightsworn, especially Boojins, are going to be the best deck. So that'll probably be the next episode is Boojins, and I'll just get a list for that. If anyone wants to PM me a really solid list for this format on my Facebook, I'd really appreciate it. Those of you that have me on Facebook, those that don't, just go to my page and you'll find it and add me there. I'll use it as an outline because I don't know what Boojins look like for this format, especially with the new cards, so that would really be helpful. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, thumbs it up. This was just my little New Year's special for you guys. I wanted to bring out the second episode. You guys are great. Over 100 likes in less than a day. It really meant a lot to me. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this segment. I like this segment because I can open it more to you guys. I can give just my personal opinion, and then you guys can share all your opinions, and then that really helps anyone who sees this video and reads the comments to see the true versatility of any deck in this format. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. You know, just thumbs it up and just leave anything you want to say about the deck, whether you like it, you don't like it, if you feel it's going to do well or it's going to flop this format, if it's overhyped, etc. And just let me know what you think the potential of Fire Fist is this format. So that's all I got to say, you guys. Thank you for watching.